This is Kal Kat, the Calcaster, and this is a review of Star Trek Lower Decks, Episode 4, Season 3, A Room for Growth, on the set. Yeah, so, with proper lighting. Yeah, so, So yeah, they did, and this one they are early on. The captain is got one of those mask thing that from that season 7 masks. It's in fact they're to the temple. The ship is being changed into a temple, and the other crew is all stressed out, and they have to go to this stress relieving planet thing, similar to Web World in Transformers. I don't think it was Diane Duane though. Yeah, somebody similar. The Masks episode was one of the contest winners from the writing contest, from the Star Trek writing contest years ago. So one of the winners got to do an episode. No, it was at a convention at one time, but yeah, not one of the better TNG episodes, but hey, it was a contest guy. Another one was the guy that wrote Silicon Avatar. And of course, then there's the ship Deep Space Nine, which was done by a contest winner and a contest loser. Guess which one? So I did not write the episode, but I came up with the premise of the ship from Deep Space Nine. It's called Fearful Symmetry. Anyway, so on next to the episode, we have Boimler and crew and Ransom trying to beat the Delta Shift, the Beta Shift, beat the Delta Shift at going to getting to a part of the ship they don't understand. They end up in the deflector room, and then the deflector thing turns on and kills them. At one point they're in before the deflector room. They end up on the holodeck where the cat and Jax and Tiana, the cat, are doing Bonnie and Clyde, basically, from the 20s, which is funny. And it's in black and white on the holodeck, which is funny. Also, we have the cat lady and Shax. They indicate they're also going at it. And of course, there's a Mark's Cards scene later on involving a bunny, which immediately, the animated bunny goes to a dog. At one point, there's a little puppy. Oh, God. But yes, there's an animated bunny in it. Space bunny. Of course, you gotta have the space bunnies fuck. So Mark's Cards always says space bunnies. They gotta fuck. So, anyway, so we have, and space cats apparently. But so yeah, they end up not getting the room, the space room they want. It's not the room on deck 1. It's a single room on deck 4, and then they use it as a party room, which doesn't make sense. But it's a cartoon, so yeah. Yeah, makes you wonder where Kal Kat's room would have been on the Enterprise D as a cadet. It was down the hall from Wesley. Anyway, but closer to 10 forward. Yeah. Anyways, lower decks. I wasn't on lower decks. I was up higher. Oh. No, he got the Prince room. He got higher. He was actually higher. Nepotism. Anyways, anyways, so yeah, Enterprise D, yes. But yes, Enterprise. Nick Locarno. Yeah. Anyway, so he wasn't in this, but there are lots of gags in there. There was a spa machine that they built. The engineer wasn't supposed to build a spa machine. The engineer is acting very much like sort of a frantic version of Kal Kat in this, which is funny. We also have a Henderson type first officer who has a Cheerio doll, which is right out of a Kal Kat tech thing. That's funny. He doesn't have a Cheerio doll, but he plays with dolls, action figures. And so we have Yeah, there's some pretty funny stuff in this one. Room for Growth is the name of it. It's nobody does anything evil in it. There's no villain, just them trying to do. Some of them trying to relax, but then cheating the relaxing device, and the lower decks trying to cheat the program to get to the other side. So there's, yeah. So in the end, there's them. It's pretty wild, and yeah. So, so anyway, yeah. It was funny. Yeah, it was fine. It was a comedic episode. At one point, you did. They all have to use their tick off their uniforms, so they're in their skivvies, but they're in bras. They're well, the cartoons, so they look weird. But they have to get through out of the thing. It's funny. I wonder who animated this, but yeah, they're distorted looking. Yes, and they indicate that Boimler will probably be dead in the future. Well, he's not, because in Starship Locations, Strange Worlds, which takes place 20 years after Lower Decks, they're all alive. Yeah, they're all there. They're around. The four of them. They're older now. No, in the present. So, anyways, yeah, that's the review of this episode.